Hey guys, hey everyone. Welcome back to a new video. If you're new here, my name is Dionne. Make sure you join in on the live. You like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. It's almost 12 o'clock. It's 11:56 p.m. And one of my goals was to go live every day. And the first day of that goal was Thanksgiving morning. I went live at 3:30 in the morning. And I've been going live, like Thursday, Friday, and it's Saturday. Um, It's almost 12 o'clock, almost Sunday, almost December 1st. And I have a new challenge starting for December. So, one of the challenges is for me to go live daily. And I made my mark for Saturday going into Sunday. So, I'm not going to say that being that I'm going live and it's about to be a new day. If I'm accounted for 2 days, I'm still go live again later on today on Sunday. Well, tomorrow on Sunday. But yeah, guys, I made it. So I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone has been having a good weekend, um, good holiday, just good days in general. Um, I know it's like I got a frog in my throat, guys. We just woke up, trying to get rid of this somewhat. I don't know what's going on, mucus, cough, all that. But I'm feeling better. Um, I know rest is one of the things that is needed, and that's what I've been doing, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. Um, Tomorrow on December 1st, even though I am going to, that's the first day, really the first day of my new challenge that I got going on. Hey, TikTok lover, how you doing? Thank you for joining in. Um, Let me know if you can hear me. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I hope you guys can hear me okay. All right, I'm gonna give you guys some time to join in. I came up um, with some new challenges for myself for the month of December. It's going to be a 5 week challenge. If you guys want to join in with me, you can, and you can put in the comments some of the things that you want to work on and some things that you want to, set up like different challenges you want for yourself, and also you can give me some ideas as well. So yeah, let me get my notes out. I'm gonna start over. Well, not start over, but I'm just gonna add to it. I already started writing in my planner for December 1st. If you guys have a planner, have you guys start writing anything down and planning it. My thing is, when I write it down, I need to make sure I do it, right? And so, being that I'm going live so late, like I said, that's one of the things. I was like, I'm gonna go live daily, and when I woke up, I was like, okay, Dionne, get to it. Get to it. So yeah. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear this page out because I need to take notes and just compare my notes. Um, so yeah, like I said, if you joining in on the live, let me know if you can hear me. And then also we can just talk about random stuff. We can talk about different things. We can talk about whatever. To be honest with you, we can talk about whatever. Yep. If you guys feel like it's something that you want to talk about, feel free to put it in the comments. Let me know what's going on. Let me know how 2024 has been for you. What are you planning on doing for the rest of the year? Um, Also, what you got planned for 2025, but just how you doing in the moment in general, because we can. One thing we can do is we can talk about the past. You can kind of talk about the future somewhat, but it's not here yet. But you mostly can just talk about the past. You really can't change anything. But you can just talk about things you've been through, experienced, or what you've enjoyed so far. And it doesn't have to just be for 2024. It can be just for any time. And then what new things you got going on, upcoming, something like new hobbies or something that you want to try, new foods, new just anything. you can hear me. What are my plans for tonight, TikTok level? Um, well, to finish writing some things down. Like I said, I already started planning for the month of December. I was writing some things down earlier, so now I just have to finish writing down. Well, not everything, but just write some stuff down and get to it. And one of the things I know I want to do for tonight is set a schedule up or me a mini to do list for, well, it's actually Sunday now, for the first day of December. Set me up a to do list and get it done. And I think when I'm going to set up for my to do list, I think it's going to be something like maybe, I don't know. Okay, so it's like a five. I was going to say it's like a 5 week challenge. So today is December 1st. It's like day one. So that's one, two, three, four, and then when you get to 29th, that's like starting the fifth week. Um, so one of the things I'm gonna do tonight, TikTok lover. That's a good question. Thank you for asking me. I'm gonna write down. I'm gonna say 3 things that I want to do. You know, for today. Start off small with my to-do list and make sure I do it and get it done, and then just go from there. And I actually had saw a video. Let me see what the video was. I'm gonna tell you who the YouTuber was in a minute. And the video that I saw. Um, hmm. Well, anyway, I can't think of the person name, but I had saw this video. It was like a motivation video, and it was just showing like 2 parts of the person day. They had like the split screen. It was really cool, and the video wasn't that long, and it was just showing like what they do when they wake up, like the whole day. And one day, well, that same day, it was one of those things where they woke up and the first thing they did was get their cell phone. And on the right side, it was like they had their cell phone the whole day. So it was like when the alarm clock went off, they laid back down. They just was not productive at all. All they was doing was in their cell phone like the whole freaking day. Like everything they was doing, it was in their cell phone. They got up in their cell phone. Got up, drunk some coffee. Like then when they started working, doing some work, they was on their cell phone. Just like the whole day, they was on their cell phone. Then the other part was they got up when the alarm went off. They hit the button, get down, talk to my cat. They hit the button, and then they started. They got up and cooked them a breakfast. They started doing. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see my cat Curtis. He's like scratching on the chair. What is it? Yeah, animals can be like children sometimes. Like when you busy doing something, that's when they want all your attention. But she got up, she cooked her like a breakfast, she did an exercise, she went out for a walk, she was able to do some work, journal, and all that, all within that day. And that's something that we have to do. We have to like push ourselves and just be motivated to just do things. Even if it's something small, it doesn't have to be anything big, but doing things such as like cooking breakfast, getting a little exercise in, drinking your water. If you journal, read, just do a hobby. If it's crochet, sewing, scrapbooking, taking pictures, writing your own, writing a story, um, writing a letter to somebody. I don't even know if people do that anymore. Like physically sit down and write letters to people and mail them off. You know, it's not always about texting. It's not always about email. Like the old days back in the day, when you wanted to communicate with somebody, people wrote letters, and that's something that could be a fun thing to do. Um, it can be a hobby of someone that they, even if it's a family member, it could even be somebody that you talk to on a regular. You can be like, let's be pen pals. Let me write you a letter. Let me sit down. Let me write you something. You write me something back. Something fun, something exciting, and then it's like something you and that person can look forward to. This week I know I'm gonna get a letter from such and such. You know, and then they can think about writing you something back, and instead of just being on the text. And a lot of times, sometimes when people text, they'll say K, respond back K, or um, what is it, LMAO. Just a short verbiage and stuff. They can be something good that people can do. You can find your pen pal and just write letters to each other about different things. You can get you a walking partner. When you go out for a walk, hey, during this time, let's set up a schedule. We both do a walk at the same time, and then that time you be like, okay, I know my partner walking, I'm walking. It might not be in the same location, and you could just be walking around your house, and maybe they can be outside walking in their backyard, or they can be at a park, and be like, oh, okay, we're gonna go walking at 4 o'clock, from 4 to 4:30, we walking, and then as you're doing the walk, not so much as listening to music, not listening to anything, just walking, and just having your own thoughts, thinking about different things and stuff like that. Just things, just looking and seeing what you see, what's going on. It don't matter if you see two houses the whole time you're walking, or if you're walking in your house or whatever. And then you can just let your partner know, like, I don't know, late on that day, like, yeah, and I went for my walk. I thought about this, or I saw this, and what did you see? And just like living in the moment, not the whole time you walking, you on the phone, and um, or you talking on the phone to somebody. Because when you're out, because I'm one of those people. I teach Zumba. I'm a Zumba instructor, and I'm one of those people. Even when I go to the, sometimes I go to the gym. I'm one of those people. I like it to be good energy, good vibes and stuff. When you exercise, and I feel like that's a way of you healing the body. And sometimes it's cool if you go for a walk and you on the phone with somebody, but there could be like somewhat of a distraction too. Even if you talk about something good, it can be something you talking about with work or with family or whatever the case may be. It still can be somewhat of a distraction because you're really not paying attention to what you're doing. Yeah, you're getting the steps in, you're getting the fresh air in, but you still using your brain for something because conversating with somebody on the phone, so it can be just like no phone while I go walking. You can have it on you just for like emergencies or whatever, but just no phone. Let me just walk and let me just live in the moment of walking. Let me think my thoughts and stuff like that. So, hey, I got my notebook and iPad ready to go for planning. Hi, okay, good. Thank you for joining in on the live. So, I got mine here too. And I got some stuff I've been writing down. So I had went live yesterday. No, it wasn't. Well, yesterday was Saturday because we're just getting into Sunday. But I went live Friday. Also, and I went over some things. My mom was up here. We was just talking about different things. And so, for my 5 week challenge, I wrote down some things that I want to start up and I want to try. So one of them is 8 a.m. an early start. And my a.m. early start, like I said, I was gonna wake up between 4 and 5 a.m. Exactly what time that's going to be, I'm not sure, but it's going to be between that hour, 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. Another thing is I'm going to come up with an exercise schedule weekly. I'm going to set that up for myself, being that whatever days of the week I'm going to work out, that's what I'm going to do. No matter how I'm feeling, I don't care if I'm on my monthly, whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter. I'm going to work out, and it's either going to be a workout indoors, outdoors, at home, or away from home. And say for instance, um I don't know. Say for instance, if I'm not feeling my best, I can have like workout at home. I might go up and down the steps like 5 or 6 times, like 3 times that day. You know, it's just going to be something that I'm going to do, some type of exercise. And you know what, guys? I've been like a lot of stuff that's on my channel. It's been about me, you know, trying to, lose weight, weight loss journey, and what I eat in a day and everything like that. And I can honestly say, since I started my channel, and I think January the 1st, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be 5 years that I started my YouTube channel. And a lot of my channel been about me just trying to lose weight, exercising and stuff. But one thing when it comes to exercising, I know with me, consistency, it comes and goes. And it's been like that for a long time. It like I be consistent for some days, then I fall off, go back to it. And that's something that I really want to break because I notice like some people YouTube channels and that I watch or just in general, I'm thinking like Dionne, you might can't do certain like okay, for instance, when I go to the gym, let me just say this, whenever I go to the gym, I'm not so much of a person that likes to get I don't care for the stairmaster, excuse me. I don't care too much for the stairmaster. That machine intimidates me. Like seriously, because the whole time I'm on that machine and I'm just sorry, y'all, excuse me. My cat Curtis is right here. Hey buddy. Um I'm that machine intimidates me. Like because the whole time I'm looking at my feet. But that's something that I want to conquer. Um Another thing, I don't know how to do push-ups. I've been trying to learn how to do push-ups off and on. That's something I want to learn how to do and really learn how to do it well because I know doing push-ups is a really, really good body workout. And it's like for some reason I'm just be struggling with that. So that's something that I'm gonna put down is push-ups. Learning how to do push-ups for the month of December, or just in general, so I can keep at it and just do it in my own special way. Okay, lunges is another thing. I have a hard time doing lunges. Like I had said on my live the other day, I think the reason why I have a hard time doing lunges is because I'm slew-footed and bow-legged, so it'd be hard. I'd be just wobbling. Another thing I'm gonna do is I like Zumba. I like dancing to music because whenever I work out, I want it to be fun. Good energy, good excitement. Hey, let's enjoy. We take care of ourselves. Good, positive energy, good vibes. Just that goodness when you healing the body, when letting all them toxins out and stuff. Excuse me. So I'm going to get back into doing my Zumba routines like my mama was telling me. And guys, if you're someone who want to do Zumba virtually, um, my email address. Uh, come here, come here, Onyx. Come here. Yeah, don't be over there. I'm sorry about that. That's the other little cat we little stray Onyx. Um, but sorry about that. But that's something I love to do. I like to do, and I'm gonna get back into it. Like I was saying, my email address will be in the description. If you wanna hit me up, and I'm gonna be putting stuff out there more about my Zumba anyway. Another thing I want to know how to do is do pull-ups. But I'm the type of person. When I go to the gym, the treadmill is cool. I'll do the treadmill. I'm not one that mastered the running on the treadmill. I do the fast walking, but I'm still like trying to rush through it, lifting weights and stuff. So I'm gonna really, really get back into it and just try it out. And it's one of my goals and one of my things to do is to really incorporate weights and just I'm planning on getting me a walking pad because just where we need to start to get really really cold outside to work out at home or whatever the case may be. Because one of the things about when you working out, especially during the wintertime, once you go outside, if you take a shower at the gym or not, even if you wipe yourself down, your pores are still open, and you going out and you catch cold and just the weather, and then your head is open from sweating and everything. Um, and I'm not someone that when I go to the gym, I got to put on a bunch of perfumes and lotions and makeup, and I just don't see the point of that because I don't even put deodorant on when I go to the gym. I don't even wear like that anyway. But I'm just saying in general, that might be too much TMI, but it is what it is. But I feel like when you go to the gym, it's like, what's the point of putting on a bunch of deodorant? Because you got to sweat that stuff out. That's like, I think that's like where most of the toxins might come from is your underarms or something. So you like sweating all that stuff out and stuff like that. And then it's other reasons as to why, like with deodorant and stuff like that. It like breaks me out, itches, and so that's a whole nother time for a whole nother video. I'll bring up a video about that because I know it's other people in the world who go through what I go through when it comes to this part of the area of the body. Um, so yeah, same here. some mornings are cold, I want to start working out the AM. Also thinking of getting a walking pad. Yes, yes, that's what I've been thinking about doing. Getting me a walking pad. And I feel like with the walking pad, I could cut on a TV show. Because what is all the Queen's men that came back that's a little bop. Anybody watch all the Queen's men? Yeah, that's a little bop, that little intro, you know. So just anything you watch or just put on your favorite songs or something and just hit the walking pad and just walk, you know, or just talk to yourself, sing to yourself, say affirmations to yourself, you know. So I'm really thinking about getting me a walking pad. That's one of my goals because I do have kettlebell. I have one. I need to get me some more. I got a couple of dumbbells. I need to get a couple more, and I want to get one of those, just the hand weights or whatever. And I want to start getting the little weights that go around your ankles or whatever. So yeah. And one of the things that I really want to focus on while I'm doing this challenge is my gut, my core, this area right here, my bellows. Because this area of the body, this is mainly what I have is this area here. And I've seen this video Instagram with Chili, and she was saying something about like the core. That's what makes us like, if your core is strong and it's healthy up in that area, then it helps like especially when you get older. I don't know how old some of you guys are. Me, I'm in my 40s. I'm in the later part of my 40s, you know, so everything is just different now. Everything is just different. And one of the things that I really wish that I had really paid attention to growing up when I was in, even in high school, middle school, you know, back in the day when I was growing up at school, we had like PE classes, you know. And PE was like one of those fun classes because that's kind of when you know, they call it physical education health, you know, and it was like an easy class because you're kind of reading about the body and stuff like that. But then it's one of the things where you can kind of goof off with your friends and stuff because whenever I know when I had PE class, it was one of those things. The teacher be like, okay, let's jump rope, and then okay, you do it and you do it, but the rest of the time you just sitting around talking to your friends and just really not paying attention. So that's how it was when I back in the day when I was growing up. Um, with PE, I'm not sure how it is in school. I don't even know if they have PE classes anymore. Um, you know, like in school. When I was in middle school, I did run track. I used to get run fast, and I also was in the band. I was in the band from the first start of middle school from 7th grade to 10th grade, and I played the clarinet. So band was like a good exercise type class too because you're walking and blowing. You know, I was blowing the instrument, clarinet. Some people might have had, you know, clarinet it's heavy, but it's not heavy. You know, like some people had a saxophone, some people had the little flute, trombone, drums. So as you walking, you beating the drum, and that's like helping strengthen the body, you know. Playing the clarinet, you got to stand up right posture and breathe, and you outside, and you know, for the games and just stuff like that, and reading music, learning, you know. I might start back trying to do the clarinet because I can read music. Um, that was so long ago, but I still kind of know how to read music, you know, because I remember you had to do scales, um, you know, playing an instrument. Um, So that was another thing. And then it was one point in time, probably yeah, when I was in my 20s, my early 20s, I would do trails. I was kind of consistent with that for a minute, and I would do Zumba. Take Zumba classes at different locations. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Onyx. Hold on. Oops. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm trying to get these cats situated. I might have to get up for a second and go do something with them right quick to get them situated, and then I can come back and I can like pay attention to y'all because they like doing little stuff and it's like a distraction. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. And you guys start putting in the comments of some things you plan on doing for the month of December, or just for the rest of your year, just in general. Just give me some ideas or just whatever you want to talk about. Give me a second. Come on, y'all. Come on, Curtis. Come on. Come on, Onyx. Let's go. Come on. Okay, guys, I'm back. Let's clean it up in here a little bit. Got a little thick. Had to step away. Take care of the cats. Our dog Princess, she's well behaved. I don't have to really go through that with her, okay? But cats are different. At least the one I got. But they special. Okay. Whew. Breath out of breath. And I got me some water. 2 bottles of water. Guys, make sure you drink your water each and every day. Um, Question: how many of you guys here eat Thanksgiving food? Today, well, not today. Saturday was my last day. You can still eat dessert. I think that's as far as it goes. The rest is a no. I would say definitely waking up earlier. Not as early as 4 a.m., but between 5 and 6 is double. It's double. Yeah. Yeah, early wake up. Um, like I had said in my other live, it was this one lady I used to follow on Instagram. She would get up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and this girl would go to the gym. So she now already got up at 3 o'clock, did what she had to do, go to the gym. She worked out, everything, come home, do some things around the house, shower, and take a nap. And she would take a little nap. Then she would get up and work. And once she got off work, she would be in bed by 7 o'clock. So she not did everything she's supposed to do. And you have to find what works for you, especially like if you're a person that works a 9 to 5 or whatever shift you have. You can come up whatever time you want to wake up, whatever time you want to go to bed. You want to um, go to sleep. It's just whatever works for you. I was saying, like I was telling my mom, one of the things that I wanted to do when I wake up in the morning is I could go ahead and cook because I'm someone I cook breakfast at home like 98% of the time. I cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner 98% of the time, like every day. Every so often I'll grab something to eat, but lately I haven't really been eating out like that. That was a challenge that I had too. And doing it those morning hours, I could either be working out, I could be cleaning the house up, I could be cooking, have all that done, that's out the way. So the rest of the day, all I have to do is just heat my food up, either heat it up in the microwave or heat it on top of the stove when it's already cooked, it's already done. And it's say, for instance, if I did get up at 4 a.m., by 5, I can have everything cooked. Because at the end of the day, it really don't take much to like cook like that. It just depends. Like my husband always say, take your time, but it it's not hard. That's not something that's like normal. Cook because you got to eat. You know what I mean? And now all the stuff they put in food, and they keep having all these recalls, y'all. That's like it's scary. It's like getting down all the way to the vegetables now, and it's like weird to me. Like, where's all these recalls and stuff coming from? That don't sound odd to you guys? Like all of a sudden, now they got all these recalls on food. Y'all probably already been had recalls on food. Y'all just announcing it now. Because a lot of times when you eat something, just like even with Thanksgiving, you can like you can eat Thanksgiving food and you be like, why I feel sick? It could be something that was an ingredient that was cooked in the food that won't no good. That could be what it is. It's a whole lot of things that goes into that. You know what I mean? Another thing too, like when you cooking, you can follow like because certain recipes, just like they have all these TikTok trends. Oh, this viral TikTok recipe I'm trying and this and that. You can always tweak it too and make do what works for you because some that might be in that viral recipe might be something you're allergic to. Or maybe it's a season or something that got too much sodium in it. It could be a whole lot of things. So yeah. TikTok lovers say I ate the last of Thanksgiving food today. Yeah, me too. I think got some potato salad left, but it's not that much. That's done. Got a couple of more desserts left, but it's about to be done. It's about to. All of that's about to be done. And then I'm just somebody, maybe after 2 days, 3 days after that. And I'm thinking, like, okay, Thanksgiving was Thursday, and I did cook that Thursday. So it's like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday would be like the third day. But in general, it's just done with that. But yeah, but yeah. So early wake up. And then I noticed too, as I've gotten older, when you wake up earlier, your day is longer. You notice that? Like when you get up early, sometimes you be like, dang, it's just 11 o'clock. And say like if you got up at 5, like you said 6, if you get up at 6 o'clock, between 5 and 6, you be like, it's 11. It's just 11 o'clock. It makes your days go by longer. You know how everybody be like, oh, you got the same 24 hours. One of the things I was thinking about doing too, I had thought about some months ago, was like time blocking. You know, let me see something. So I can read y'all comments. Because I wear the bifocals, so it'd be kind of hard sometimes to read. Not to read, but to see what's being said. Let me see. She said, yes, everything is called at this point every day something new. Fruit, vegetables, even the fast food McDonald's we call most recently. Yeah, McDonald's. And you know what? That's something that me and my husband was talking about. I think it was today. We was talking about McDonald's. Like back in the day, McDonald's used to be so good. It's like different now. Even the little hamburgers and stuff was good. The fries. It was just a different experience. Now it's not as good as it's been. I'm like, what the world's going on with McDonald's? Is the burgers being recalled? Like, how is it the quarter pounder was getting recalled? What about the rest of it? What about the Whopper? Not the Whopper, but the what's the sandwich that McDonald's got? Big Mac. Big Mac. Why happened? Why wasn't the Big Mac recalled? But why is it the quarter pounder? Isn't it the same meat? It's just on a different type of bread. So what was recalled? The meat or the bread? The lettuce? Like what was recalled? Then they were saying like the onions was recalled. So it's like what in the world going on? And some people thrive off of McDonald's and stuff like that. And back in the day, they used to be like a little treat you get sometimes for your family. And I know one of my uncles, he in heaven now, but he used to get us the little coupon book during Christmas time. So that was fun. But yeah, McDonald's getting recalled. My uncle was telling us the other day, carrots getting recalled, like everything. It's like what in the world is really going on? And it's like when they send the recall out, how is it that you know that you got it already, that you bought that item or where it came from? Because we don't know. And there was something that I had a conversation about one time. I don't know if I had went live on Instagram or what, but I was talking about. I don't know if any of you ever flown before or just driven like to another state. I don't know what state you guys live in, but I've never seen, even when I was flying, I've never seen like an area where it's like you up in the air or you drive somewhere and it's like a lot of land and you see like thousands and thousands of cows or thousands and thousands of pigs or thousands and thousands of chickens. Like where is the farms that for the animals that they put in the grocery store? What a farm. And I've never seen like a video as far as, well, maybe because I have never actually Googled it or tried to see it on YouTube or whatever, but I've never seen like what's the process. Yeah, some people post sick stuff, like if you be on Facebook, you know, as you scrolling on your timeline and videos to play, because people kind of just want to record and put too much stuff out there sometimes, and it's weird. But and the reason why I say it's kind of weird because it's like, what was the point of putting that? But anyway, you know, of like animals being slaughtered. Um, but you don't. They never show like the process of it. Like you can go on, you can be on Facebook or just anything, and you can scroll on your timeline and you can see they busting a boil on a cow. They like sticking in all this pus and stuff coming out, and we eating it. You know what I mean? It ain't like, oh, when they show the video, they sticking the pin in the cow and that pus and stuff coming out. They cleaning it, and oh, this cow, um, we was going to sell it or whatever. You know, they don't never say they do that or not. It's just nasty, you know. And because this is one man, Sometimes it used to come up on my YouTube thing that he used to do the cow like hooves and stuff. Like if they get a little nail or something, they hoof or something, they be walking in there, put the foot up in there and scrape all that stuff off the heel of the foot. But still, it's like he's fixing it, but still that infection and all this stuff now already went in the cow. They don't never say, oh, they end up giving the cow an antibiotic or something. They don't say nothing about that. And we eating it. Then we wonder why people out here doing wild stuff because it's that stuff in the food. Animals get sick just like humans get sick. Plants get sick. If a plant don't get um, nutrients and vitamins from the sun and water from the earth, and I guess certain bugs or something, they get sick. But we eating it. They be saying, "Oh, this organic." Even organic stuff don't even look right. You know, I guess the stuff that's non-organic be somewhat polished up, but that organic stuff be somewhat polished up too. But it don't be looking all that. Oh, I'm going to get it because it says organic. But what is organic? Like, what does that really mean if we really think about it? What does organic really mean? What does clean eating mean? You know how you see that? Oh, it's clean eating. Is it? What is clean about it? Um, you have different things. You have what is it? Alkaline, vegetarian. I know that because it's like, what is really alkaline vegetarian? Like, I think the only way we really will know something is if we grow our own stuff on our own land, you know. But I feel like too, growing your stuff in your own land, yeah, you say like you can go out here and you just purchase 20 acres, right? But when you purchase something, when you build a house, whatever, you want to make sure the land perks. And I think perking means that the water is it's not gonna just sit on top of the ground. It's gonna soak in. But two, it's like you can go out here and buy like 20 acres of land and grow your food off the land. But that still probably was a land that it got. Um, it's like a resting place for animals, a resting place for people from years and years and years ago. You know, that we really don't know. You putting that in the ground. I mean, you growing your food from it. So it's like, what is really clean eating? Like it's like we really don't know. And then sometimes when it comes to the vegetables, they be like it's a recall on carrots. Like my uncle said, it was a recall on carrots, or it was a recall on lettuce or onions. It could be that they don't want even a real carrot or onion in the first place. It could have been some clone stuff like like at the end of the day, what is bioengineered? What is that? Is that something like MSG? Like, oh, this food contains bioengineered ingredient. Like everything now, for the most part, on the box, bioengineered ingredient, bioengineered ingredient, bioengineered ingredient. It's like, what is that? Like, what is all this? Like, they don't have no type of education on that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like when you just in general, I bet right now if we all went down to our pantry or to our cabinets or wherever you keep your food storage that's like not refrigerated. You know what I mean? Because most stuff you keep in the refrigerator is like milk and eggs and vegetables and fruit. And certain little cheeses and yogurts and stuff like that. But it's like when you looking at the ingredient, it's like, what the hell is this word? What is this word that's in this food I'm about to put in my body? I don't even know what it is. And I know one of my brothers, he's real big on like oils, like certain foods with vegetable oils and stuff like that. And it was something that I had got. It was for my birthday. My husband had got me some cupcakes, and they was really really good. But then it was like some of the ingredients. It's like everything you get. If you read the ingredients, some of the ingredients is like chemically, really really chemically stuff. And it's like we don't even know what it is. We'll be like, oh, okay. Let me see what everybody's saying. The Whopper, £40 not knowing there was a recall thing. They put something in Chick-fil-A food because their lines are always packed every day. Right, because they put onions on all burgers. You mean to tell me it's a quarter pounder? I think bioengineered means it's genetically modified. That's what one box of some snacks said. Oh, okay. Genetically modified. And I know my daughter, she's one of those people, she like reads her stuff because she said stuff like red 40 and all that stuff is not good for you. Um, but yeah, Chick-fil-A, I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't know. I'm just saying, but I be wondering if it's something Chick-fil-A too, because you think about Chick-fil-A, it just got the chicken nuggets, chicken strips, and the salads and the fries, you know. And they line it stays people in line, stay in line, just like Starbucks. Caffeine and sugar. I'm trying to tell you, Starbucks ain't nothing but sugar. They give you. It don't matter if you get a grande, a tall, large, small, whatever the size is. You can get some, and they put this much ice in it, and about that much of the drink, and fill it up. And people be like, and I don't know why they think it's so fancy. Oh, let me get a shot of espresso, and let me get two pumps of non-fat cream foam and the pumpkin spice foam, and that's we don't even know if that's real pumpkin spice. We don't even know. We just don't know. Just like the little thing when people I see people who they'll make a drink and they use this little stick thing. It look like this and they got a little circle on the end. They put it in there to mix the stuff up. I was gonna get one. I saw one at Walmart. I think it was like $2 or $3. And I was in line when I was putting my items on the belt. I looked and it had at the bottom something about this item might cause the C word in California. The C word is bad in California. I'm like, what? I sound, I'm not gonna get that. And that's another thing too that be on like products that we buy. Like I've even seen that on hangers that we was going to get from Ross one day. Oh, this product. Like even read the stuff you use, you hang your clothes on. Just items that you use in general. Make sure you read them labels, y'all, because it'll say, oh, this product might contain a material that will cause the C word in California. Like, huh? What does that mean? Why is it just in California? What's the reason? What's the reason for that? They'll throw some on the label real quick and people ain't paying attention to it. Even chewing gum tastes different. Like I used to, juicy fruit was a good chewing gum, but I bet you now if you go out and buy a pack of juicy fruit, when you start chewing it, it'll be sweet at first. You're like, why it tastes like this? Because I chew like the Trident bubble gum because it's supposed to be sugar free. But I just chew it when I want something sweet to eat because then I cut back on getting like a lot of sweets and snack cakes and stuff I used to get. But chewing it and then I, spit it out or whatever. But that just goes back to say, just like with a whole lot of things, guys, we just have to be mindful and just do the best we can because at the end of the day, where else we gonna get our food from? You got the grocery store. Yeah, you can go to the farmer's market. But it's like at the farmer's market too, we don't even know where them people getting that stuff up. Where is they getting it from? Where is they getting this stuff, these vegetables and fruits from that taste so sweet and taste so good? What is it that you're putting in it? Like what land is you growing this? And what kind of water is you watering it? You know what I mean? So we just have to just be mindful and just do the best we can because at the end of the day you gotta eat. You got to eat something. It's not the same anymore as far as like, like with, say for instance, a baby. When a baby's born, they can't eat no food. They got to drink milk. Most of the time, they get the milk from the mama. And people be like, always be like, breast milk is best. Is it? Is it? We, how can, in a way, is breast milk is best? Being that the food, the stuff they putting in the food anyway, you eating it, even though you're trying to eat healthy as possible. Hey, we sitting up here eating vegetables, but they having all these kind of recalls on them. Or you can see videos of people coming up with how they making fake lettuce and stuff. You eating all this stuff, but you still pregnant with your baby, and you breastfeeding, and that chemically stuff that they put in that chicken, and oh, the grass fed chicken. What kind of grass is it? What is yeah, grass fed chicken or grass fed beef. What that mean grass fed though? Whereas what environment is it in? Just because it's grass fed and you eating that and you feeding it to you, that stuff is because we don't have no control of it. Where it comes from, for one, like I said, I've never been anywhere or seen anything like where it's this big land and that's where the cows and stuff coming from in the process. Okay, the cow born, we feed it, and then at a certain point they go ahead and do what they got to do. And next thing you know, it's at a restaurant and you got choice cuts. You got the T-bone steak. You got the filet mignon and all this kind of stuff. But what was the process once they did it? Once they do it, they put it on ice. Do they clean it and they package it and it comes from somewhere else? Just like when you go to Trader Joe's, you look at it. Oh, this from Mexico. This from this part of the world, that part of the world. Well, how long ago was it picked? What was the transportation that y'all put it on? Put this food item and now you got it. Oh, it's back there in the cooler. Yeah, it's in a cooler, but it's in a crate in the refrigerator. When it comes from up out the ground, like one thing is like once we get strawberries, blueberries, blackberries. Oh, this food is so high in antioxidants and this and that. But how long ago was it grown, picked from off the tree, sat in this crate, and driven to this state or to this grocery store and put out? And how long was it in the freezer in the grocery store and now it's put out on the aisle and you go up there and pick it up and you use it? We don't know none of that. We don't know the process of that. We don't ask that. But people want to be so into stuff that really don't matter. We need to be real into this food thing. People want to talk all this negative stuff, just like with the election and stuff. They tearing each other down, saying all this negative stuff. I ain't heard nobody say nothing about making sure the food better. Oh, we're going to, when I become president, I'm going to make sure this whole area over here is where we're going to grow all this new food and have all this clean, fresh water. Let's make sure we come up with a filtering system. Like, what's the man? I know I'm just rambling all over the place, but we talking. Y'all my chat partners. Just some things to think about. What is it? Elon Musk. He got all this money. He building cars and stuff that's getting drive. Just stuff that. What's the point? I ain't heard nobody said, "Oh, let me build this nice filtering, like a real filter system." Like I had said before in one of my lives, when we use where the water go from our houses, from when we wash dishes, wash clothes, use the bathroom, is it recycling and going back to us and we drinking it? Where the bottled water come from? Because it's some bottled water that we had bought the store brand and it just didn't taste right. So I had got to the point one time I was like, I'm gonna just boil my own water at home. Just get the water from the sink, boil it, and just let it go. You know. But I still be getting bottled water like I got this spring water here. But it's like how you even know which water to get? Oh, this water got 10.9 electrolytes. What is that? How we even know we got it in there? It could just say that on the label. We really don't know if it's in there or not. You can put a label on anything and say it's in there. That don't mean it's true. All these companies, all these factories and stuff, we don't know if it's true. You know what I'm saying? And just think about like not downing people, but just think about the people that work in certain environments, certain areas, doing certain things. Think about how they treat their workers. So the stuff that's coming through there, the products that they making. How you think they care about that? Nope. As long as you pushing that stuff out there and it's getting sold. As long as you doing that. And it's sad. It's really, really sad. And I feel like again, with me trying to plan what I got going on is just to make wise or conscious decision and do what's best for me. And one of the things that's best for me is coming up with a challenge for myself. Because I can't control what they put on the shelves as far as what I'm eating. Even when I go in the grocery store, I can read and just try to make the best decisions that I can, cooking it, cooking the food at home and eating it. But I can do things like go outside and do breathing exercises. Get that air in, the fresh air. Exercise. Read. Read things that you enjoy or read something that you never thought that you would want to read. You know what I mean? You can just go randomly to Barnes and Nobles. Not better yet, you can go to the library and just walk in there and just pick an aisle, don't matter what aisle it is, turn around 3 times and point and walk up to something and touch it and just pull it off and let me get this library book and just read it. We have to just do things for ourselves to help ourselves and to be better as a person, to be better people overall. And one thing you can't do is expect anybody to do anything for you. You got to first do it for yourself, and that's what matters. A lot of times we can be like, well, why this, why that? You do it for yourself. So when you come up with challenges, now I'm doing something. I'm productive. I'm following through. I came up with this idea. I put forth the effort. I did it, and I completed it. And now I feel good about myself. That's a personal win for me. It don't always have to be shared with the world, but it's like it's a personal win for me. I know I can do that. I challenge myself. Like some people might challenge themselves to fast for 2 weeks, and they did, and they can always tell somebody, "Oh, I did a 2 week challenge." Because one thing about it, a person can tell you they did something, and you can just take their word for it. But you tried for yourself, and then you got the knowledge of it on your own. I did a 2 week fast challenge where all I drunk was water and ate broth or something. I don't know. Just whatever challenge you come up with, because at the end of the day, you know what you have to do. If you're the type of person you got to take medication, and you do got to take some type of medication, you got to take it on a full stomach or just what you got to do what fits you and your everyday life, not what somebody else got going on. They can throw out examples and stuff, and you can be like, "Oh, I never thought of it that way. I'm gonna try it," and it can make it easier for you. But you can just set it up for yourself and be like, "Oh, I done did this 2 week fast challenge," and you know what? On day two, it was hard for me because I was second guessing myself. But I was like, if I can get through day two, day three gonna be so much better, and just keep talking to yourself, talking to yourself. Okay, day three was a good day. I wasn't as tired. You know, okay, day four, you want to write it down. I somewhat had a headache, but I'm starting to get used to this water that I'm drinking, this broth that I'm making. Okay, day five. Okay, I done got through 4 full days. I'm on day five. I'm doing good. Then day six, and then the rest of the whole other next week might be a breeze for you. Then if you talk with someone and they did a 2 week challenge, and the person be like, "Oh, I did a 2 week challenge," and I feel, yeah, that might be how you felt, but because that's when you did it, but your body different than mine. But I got the experience on my own, and this is what this is how I came about it. So that's one thing you want to do is kind of challenge yourself and learn stuff on your own. Um, and I know for me, this 5 week challenge is going to help me. Me getting up earlier, having a set scheduled bedtime, coming up with me a schedule, and actually sticking to it, actually following through. So yeah, and that's why I'm planning it. And I like to get planners, and I get be having them. Excuse me. You can ask somebody, ask my family. I love a planner. I love a cute notebook, and I start writing stuff down. And next thing you know, I might not open it back up, but I'm pushing myself to do it. Get rid of this part of me of procrastination, and just do this challenge and plan it. And yeah, guys. So another thing that I have on my challenge for self growth and putting in my planner. My bedtime is gonna be at 9 o'clock, and it's not one of them things like, oh, I'm going to sleep at 9. No, I'm one of those people that I gotta fall asleep. I can't just be like, oh, let me go ahead and get in the bed. My body just don't work like that. Um, be in the bed at 9, and that means I'm done with everything. Whatever I'm going to do for that day is I'm chilling now. I'm relaxing. I'm in the bed. Even if I put a movie on, if I don't, if I want to write something down, it's just Dionne time. That's my bedtime. And then I eventually fall asleep because I want to get my rest, but I don't want to get too much rest. That's one thing I don't want to do is just be a person that just sleep all the time. Yeah, like I was asking my mom, does she think it's okay to take naps? She was like, yeah, she take a nap during the day. I do too. So, throw a little nap in there. But you could do a nap. I'm one of those people that say if I'm traveling or driving somewhere far, if I get a little sleepy, I'll pull over and set my alarm for maybe like 10 minutes. Do a little 10 minute nap, and then I'm rejuvenated. I'm good. I ain't gonna just sleep the whole day away and just not do nothing, because they can kind of come off. Um, Sometimes if you just sleep all day and just let your whole day go by, it can be a sign of people like, oh, you depressed. No, it can be lazy too. Like just get them limbs oil machine. Let's get up. I got the breathing exercises, the water. Um, what is it? Drink half my body weight. So if you want to be someone to drink water, try to drink at least 3 liters. a day or half your body weight, or just whatever the case may be. And I look at it when I do 6 bottles of water a day, and I look at it at the whole 24-hour period. You know, what I'm saying, like I started drinking water. It's like 12 something at night. So throughout the day into 12 something, the next day I got that time to drink my water. I do it like that, you know. Um, that's another thing, guys. Make sure you drink water. Drink some water. Let me circle back when I was talking about the Starbucks. Now, I do sometimes. It was not. It's not. It was just something I recently started doing. Um, um, I go to Burger King and get Burger King iced coffee, and I get 2 of them, and they for those two, it's the cost of like a small Starbucks coffee. Burger King coffee is really really good. It's really good. Probably because it got that real cow milk in there, but either way, Burger King coffee is good, and I would put some protein powder in there. But I haven't had it in that like a week or so. You know, just cut back on it. Because I need to get back into my teas, getting back into my smoothies, taking my turmeric in my teas and things of that nature. Excuse me, y'all. So yeah, I'm dealing with a little coffee cough. What you need? Dealing with a little coffee cough or whatever. Um, so yeah, give me 1 second, y'all. Let me run down. Take y'all with me. But yeah, guys. So just want to take y'all with me for a second because I just want to show you guys some things. Like I said, get back in my smoothies and so this is the type of um, protein powder that I use here. Hold on. Protein and greens. I use this type of protein powder. And that I have this super greens here. It's collagen, but I don't have that much left. It's only like a little bit. And I actually won this from someone's Instagram page. I won it because I was on like a spin wheel. My name, it stopped on my name. I have this protein powder here, this peanut butter protein powder here. And I have my turmeric. Guys, I haven't had this in 3 or 4 months. What's wrong, Onyx? I haven't had this turmeric in 3 or 4 months because I was someone that was regular with my smoothies and everything of that nature. But I haven't had this in like 3 or 4 months. And turmeric, guys, I'm telling you, is key for like inflammation. Turmeric is key for like when I was talking about earlier about a deodorant. You know, when you go work out, I don't put deodorant on when I go work out, and I don't wear deodorant like that every day in general. I wear like if I got somewhere important to go, but I just let it be free. And the reason why, because deodorant, like no matter what kind I use, it just makes my underarm itches. I get flares and boils, and it's just a lot. Like I said, I go into that later in another video. But this turmeric helps me out a lot. Turmeric. So that's what I use for my smoothies. And let me show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys my tea. I'm big on tea. And I'm someone that I'll even cut up garlic and make me garlic tea. I'll cut up some fresh garlic and put in my water and drink garlic water. And that's good. I know like sometimes, like say for instance, if I feel like anxiety or something's jumping on me, I'm telling you guys, if I give me some garlic and put it in some water and drink it, I just start feeling better. Garlic, fresh ginger in water is good. I actually have bought some mint and some other things to put in my water this time too. But let me just show you guys my teas that we have. So I have this everyday detox tea, lemon, okay. I have this Green tea. Green tea is really, really good for the body. I have green tea. Okay. I have this sweet tangerine positive energy tea. And it supports elevated mood and energy levels. I have this one here. I have this herbal chamomile tea. I have this here. I have the Smooth Move Sienna Peppermint for when you for occasional constipation. I have this Sweet Lemon Everyday Immune. I have this tea as well. Okay. I have this Country Peach Passion Herbal Tea. I have this here. Okay. And hold on. I need to like clear my cabinet out, y'all. And I have my little tea concoction here. My little tea storage container. And in my storage container, I'm gonna show you guys what kind of tea I have. Okay, I got some Smooth Move in there, of course. I have this English breakfast tea. I have some of those. I got the Calm Camille's. And I have this Zen tea here. And the Zen one is it's just a Zen tea. I have that one. I have some of the positive tea I showed you. I have some of that in here. Then I have this Echinacea Immune Support. I have this tea. I have dandelion root tea. Dandelion root tea is good for, it's like a diuretic. That's a good tea to have. I have turmeric ginger tea. I only have like 3 of these left, so it's time for me to re-up on that. And then here is my sleepy time tea. Is in here. So yeah, guys, I'm a huge tea drinker. Like that's my thing, drinking like 2-3 cups of tea a day. And let me show you what else. Let me see. And I have this another lemon ginger tea. Another lemon ginger tea. And also with my vitamins, figure take that. Got to get back into doing my vitamins like I should, like I'm supposed to. Black seed oil, okay? And also upstairs, I have some oil of oregano that I take. And it's in capsule form. It's like a capsule, but the oil is in there because, honey, putting it, woo, it's good for you, but it don't taste the best, okay? Got oil of oregano. But it's okay because it's just a little taste for one time. So that mean you shouldn't, like, take your vitamins. You know, and what you want to do too, guys, is you want to do your research, do your own research for like your protein powders. You want to do your own research. Like if you're somebody that do your protein powders and everything, you want to do your own research. You want to do your own research for your teas. You want to do your own research for your vitamins. Like I don't know what age group y'all in, but I know for me it's certain vitamins I like to take, and I'm going to do some more research because I really need to re-up on my vitamins. And I'm really going to start focusing more on the liquid type, you know, like vitamin D, B, collagen, things of that nature. I do love my teas. You're right. Yes, I do. I do love my teas. Like tea is good for you. Tea is good for you. Like I said, you can make your own tea. I'll take some not vinegar. I'll take some ginger, cut it up, put it in water, or boil it, make me some tea, cut up some garlic, you know, make me some tea. And then another thing I do too, and this is the honey that I put in my tea, but my brother was telling me to get a different type of honey, the crystallized one or something, the one from the, and my husband, he sometimes buy the kind that's the cone, I think that's what you call it, the honeycomb. And I do this too as well. The apple cider vinegar, raw and unfiltered with the mother. What that means, I don't know, guys. They just put that on there, but I do apple cider vinegar shots. But I have to do it at a certain time because let me tell y'all something. I've already told the story before. I did that on my monthly one time. Y'all had to go to the wellness room at work because let me tell you something. Baby, I can't do it during that time. And sometimes I'll pour some of that in a tea. Um, yeah, and got this teapot that I let it steep in. I also have some. I got some loose tea as well. Look, hold on. The cats is cutting up. They finna go outside at 1 o'clock in the morning in the cold. They keep playing with me. Y'all better go sit down. It's bedtime. Now, see, before I went live, they was in their little bed sleep, cuddled up. Now I'm live. They want to be all over the house. I also have this remedy loose tea. Now this is good. This is different, like a lot of different teas in here, guys. That's a good one. So I got loose tea as well. So yes, I do love my tea because tea is good for you. But like I said, you got to, and you want to do your own research for as far as like your teas and your protein powders and your drinks and your vitamins. But you want to do something to set it up, for your day and everything of that nature. Do what works for you. That's what we got to do. We got to do what works for us. You know what I mean? So, yeah. All right, y'all, give me a second. All right, I'm back. Can y'all still see me? It's a little gloomy. Got the light turned low a little bit. But yeah, guys, so I was trying to get some rest, but excuse me. So I wanted to show you guys that. I meant to show you guys while I was downstairs. I meant to show you all chlorophyll too. Chlorophyll in the liquid form. I have it in the refrigerator. What I'll do is when I drink cranberry juice or apple juice or something, I'll put like a whole tablespoon of chlorophyll in my drink and drink it. Chlorophyll is good for the body too. So yeah. Sometimes one thing I do too is I buy okra and soak okra in water and drink it. It's not bad to me. Some people be like, oh, it's so slimy, but it's just a drink. Just drink it. If you feel like it's slimy, throw it in a smoothie. Throw it in a smoothie. Why not? Another thing I want to do is work on figuring out what type of milk substitute I want. Because I do oat milk and almond and cashew, but that stuff be having a bunch of ingredients in it too. It's like, which one is it? Like, what's the best kind? Everything will say is the best kind, but you can put anything on the internet and have it. You can pay somebody to put an article out there. You can put an article out there. This is the best, the top non-dairy milk to drink. But how we know if it's the best or not? We don't. So just be mindful. Another thing for my challenge is some other personal goals that I'm gonna do for myself. And of course go live on YouTube. And another personal goal is I want to do something once a week, like check out like a different location. If it's go to like a coffee shop, go to the library, go to a little boutique, or go to just a little food space. Even if I don't order anything, if I order just something small, just check out different locations of stuff. Just get out and just see different things. So that's another challenge that I have for myself for this 5-week challenge. And guys, you really have to do things that work for you. Don't get so caught up in the media, especially social media. Good gracious, guys. It's like they put in anything is on social media now. No, nothing is not on social media. And you know, just thinking back, I'm a 70s baby. So I experienced the 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s, the 2020, all of that. So I've seen a lot in my time and just the changes and just how the world is just so different now. It's so different. And the people that's in it is different. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's one of the things too, it kind of make me wish like stop with some of the stuff. Stop with some of this technology stuff. Just let it be like how it used to be when it was like more love in the world. You know what I mean? More respect for the humankind, for the next man, for the next woman. It's like everybody's against each other. Like it's like so many shows and things because one of the things I used to do on my YouTube channel when I first started out was I used to watch reality shows and I would do reviews on them. And I have some YouTube videos about reality shows that I watched and my thoughts. And I still watch some of them sometime. A lot of them I cut out. I don't watch anymore. And it was just so negative, because I was like, this can't really be real life. Just like with the Housewives show. You would think a Housewives or Basketball Wives, you would actually think this is a show with people in their marriages and they just showing like their life, like um, just them doing great things with their families and their husbands. No, they all get so dressed up and just down each other. They supposed to be friends. Everybody talking about each other. Sister-in-law fighting and going at it, and it's just crazy. And there's so many of them that got plastic surgery and look like different people, and like just about every housewife show is like a lot of those women on there. Like no matter who, like you go to Housewives of New Jersey. Look at Teresa and Melissa, all that plastic surgery and stuff they got. They don't even look the same no more. Look at Nene. You know what I mean? Um, the only reality shows that I watch now, every so often, I watch Bell Collective. I watch Housewives of Potomac because I like Karen Huger. Bell Collective, I like Marie. And it's not too much rah rah on there like that. Bell Collective, this woman, the way her husband talked to her is weird. She let him, but they don't want to talk about that. I don't watch Housewives anymore. I stopped watching Housewives of Atlanta. I stopped watching them when they had Marlo. They like just some of them just be too negative on there, just really really negative. And stop it, stop. They be too negative. I used to love Life. What is it? Life After Lockup. I might go back and watch season one and go because there was some people on there that that I that was funny to me, but some of them is like, huh? And some of those shows can teach you things, which they can teach you what not to be and not what want to be, because you can be looking at them like, what? Like you, certain things will teach you how you can be grateful in life. Just like the baddies and stuff with Christian and all of them, they fighting. I'm so glad, like a lot of those girls on those shows, like my daughter age, I'm so glad she don't act like that. Thank you, God. I'm glad she don't act nothing like that. Like how some of those people act. It's ridiculous. And even the other shows, the women that's my age and older, I'm glad I don't act like them. I'm glad I don't have no friends and we just sit around and just be negative all day to each other. And it just be crazy. And the thing to get me too, it's like they'll go on a trip or they'll get together. Oh my God, you look so gorgeous and this and that. Kiss this and this and that. They go in the bathroom, use the bathroom, soon they come out. Oh my God, beautiful, look at you. And then at the table now they talking about stuff. You know what I mean? Just like on what is it? Housewife of Potomac, that Mia girl. I ain't trying to be funny. I was wondering if she was really born a woman or something. She just put on too much ass and just how she act and the stuff she be doing. I'm like, I'm kind of wondering about her a little bit. But anyway, so um, but yeah, guys, just don't be so consumed with stuff with social media, because social media, how you compare your life, your relationship, just you as a person overall to other people. Only person you need to compare yourself to is yourself and challenge yourself to be a better person. And one thing we got to do in life is stop talking about, oh, this person did this to me and why did. Worry about yourself. Put the focus on you. Put the responsibility on you that my life is going to be the best life that I could possibly have. I'm gonna respect people, be kind to people, and when I see that people, because I'm the type of person I'll hold grudges, and I would say, I guess because I'm a Scorpio, but it's in the sense of me holding a grudge. It's one of them things like when a person do something to me and it make me feel some type of way, I don't feel the same about you no more. I can be cordial with you and stuff, but I can't fool with you like I used to no more. I just can't because you showed me who you are, and that's just how I am. That's just how I gotta move. I wish you all the best, blessings, all of that stuff, but I can't fool with you like I used to no more. And that's just the end of it. It's okay. It's fine. Um, so yeah, guys, this 5-week challenge, I'm excited about it. I'm motivated about it at this point. And sorry about that, y'all. Stop. Get. Get. Thank you. Sorry about that. But yeah, I have a little water bottle for my cats, and if somebody feel like it's wrong, it's okay. You do your animals how you doing, but I take care of mine. But yeah. Hey, Onyx, get. You trying me, Onyx? Chill out, baby. Go sleep. It's bedtime, y'all. And then when you want to listen, I know they're animals, but they smart. They got a lot of sense, and they will try you. You gotta train them, teach them. When I'm feeding you and you won't, you gotta listen, because you can be outside in the cold. You have to, but it's order, it's structure, it's structure. Because I ain't gonna just continue to take care of your animal, whatever. You gotta do your part too, and your part is doing like you're supposed to and listen. But yeah, guys. So I have already in my planner my week one. Um, so what I'm gonna do is go over my week as far as like me working out, if I'm gonna work out at home, if I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm not gonna put exactly like how long I'm gonna work out and stuff like that. I'm not gonna put that down. But like I said, I'm gonna do breathing exercises every day outside. And you know, when you do breathing exercises, you just want to go outside and just breathe in the air. Just take the time and just breathing in and out, breathing in and out. Even if you take a little mat out there, you sit on the ground, or you know, if you want to, you know, gently move your head, your shoulders, unwind, stretch, whatever. Like say for instance, if I work out, you know, if it's a day that I'm working out at home, I might look, hold on, give me a second, guys. Curtis, cutting up? Yeah. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Um, Let me see what the comments are saying. You joining in live. If you're not subscribed to the channel, guys, make sure you subscribe and like and comment. Talk with me. These cats got me out of breath going up and down the steps. But you know what? I got something for them later. Let me see. Um, that I act like who? I didn't hear. Okay, TikTok lovers, I'm proud to say that I watched the Saw movie, and I did scroll on my phone once. I was focused on the movie. Well, good. That's good. That's good. And social media will affect your attention span. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. And that yes, the cats are giving me the blue. Listen, let me tell you something. Now, mind you, like I said before I went in the live, I had fell asleep. And I got up because I was like, dang, I was supposed to have went live, you know. I had been saying it, but if you sleep, I was resting good. Okay, so when I looked in the room where Princess was, she's in there resting, being a good doggy. I see Curtis and Onyx in the bed, balled up asleep. They looking at me. So then when I get in the live, now they want to come and just be all over the house. Why? What's the point? There go Curtis right there, y'all. Curtis. Curtis. Tell the people, hey. Tell them, hey. Say, hey, y'all. Say, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So Curtis is being good. But Onyx, just Yeah, but you see, the Onyx a newbie, and that's Curtis' friend. You know, we taught Curtis last year that we're gonna have strays and feed them. Cause some cats don't have food to eat, things of that nature. So we done had a couple of cats that we was, was little strays, Luther and we was just naming the cats, y'all. We had Luther, Chris. It was another one. What did we call the other one? It was I can't think, but then Onyx came along just out the blue. And so Curtis plays with Onyx, and Curtis would meow to me, and I open the door, and they let me know Curtis, he would walk outside and walk back in. They let me know he wanted me to feed the little cat. So we feed the little cat, do little stuff for him and all that kind of stuff. And so, we'll let him come in. So he won't be cold, feed the little kitten or whatever, trying to get him situated, get shots and all this kind of stuff. And but Onyx is different. And I remember we got Curtis. Curtis used to do certain things, but then when he got fixed, so he's a better cat. And one thing I can say, since Onyx has been around, Curtis is not as ruthless as he was with our dog Princess. And Princess is a Maltese poodle. She's only like 5 pounds, and we've had her for 14 years. She's the sweetest thing. But Curtis, when she come up the steps, Curtis used to run and jump and flip, playing, just doing cat things. But now that he got Onyx, Princess can snap at him or do whatever, and he just look at her. He don't pay her no mind. He's like really, he doesn't mess with her at all. And with Onyx, he can be away playing and stuff. And Curtis also knows how to just going about his business. And sometimes when Onyx be up in here cutting up a little bit, what Curtis will do, he knows when he look at Onyx and they go downstairs, and Curtis be like, he act like he want to go outside. I open the door, and when I open the door and when Onyx go outside, Curtis will just look, he'll look at me. That means close the door. Because what Onyx does too, guys, is Onyx is one of those, he got a little takeover spirit. Let me tell you what he do. So what we'll do is when we feed them, I have Onyx bowl over here and Curtis over here. Onyx, anytime you try to feed him Onyx, soon Curtis get to it, he pushing him out the way. He do that with even with treats, pushing him out the way, like wait a minute, you can't do that. That's not how you do it. Just greedy, just pushing him out the way. And I'm like, you getting fed? Calm down. And then so Curtis, he'll wait and go to his bowl. So what Onyx will do is he'll eat some of his food, then run over to Curtis' bowl, start eating that. So Curtis will run over to Onyx bowl. It just be a bunch of back and forth. And I'm like, you know what, y'all? So that's what Onyx does. And I think a lot of times Curtis will let Onyx eat his food as well. So, you know what I mean? So I think those moments when Curtis be like, okay, we're gonna go outside, and when he'll stand there and look, and Onyx will run outside, and Curtis look at me, that may close the door and give me something to eat. So I get Curtis a little bit of food, so he can like actually eat some food, you know, because Curtis, that's our boy. But yeah, so that's the thing with the cats. And so Onyx want to be around here and just doing stuff, messing with things. So yeah, but she got to be. I think it's a girl. Got to be trained. Got to train it. But like I said, Onyx, we just gonna feed it and let it be warm sometimes. But most time it be outside anyway. But yeah, that's the notion with them. And I'm just like, I'm trying to do something, and you just want to interrupt my life. But it's okay. They animals, but they gonna learn. So that's the spiel on them. Um, so yeah, guys, and another thing, whenever you're planning for the month or the week, make sure you put a little something in there for yourself. Like even though you might be like, oh, I'm gonna work out, or on this day I'm gonna do such and such. I got this appointment. Make sure you treat yourself too. Make sure you love on yourself. Even if it's to be like, you know what, I did good this week. I'm gonna go out and I don't know, buy me a shirt, or I'm gonna do me a staycation. I'm gonna go somewhere and stay away from home for a day or two. You know what I mean? Do something for yourself, something nice for yourself. It's cold now, but hey, people be outside. You can be outside running the streets. You can be outside and make you a little picnic. Go to the park. You know what? Today I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna fix me a nice little lunch or go somewhere. If you do, I don't know, go to a little one of your favorite restaurants or something. Pick up a little food and eat outside and chill. Just do something to treat yourself. You get a massage, pedicure, whatever the case may be. Treat yourself. So make sure you throw that in there as well for when you planning for the month of December. Um, it's coming to the end of the year. Onyx is like the kid that sees you're busy on the phone and decides they're going to do the most random things. When you're busy, yeah, that's how I used to be when My daughter was little, and I could be on the phone, and she'll be on the bed jumping. Like kids, that's what they do when you on the phone and when you got company. What that's one thing too. People like when you got kids and stuff, and you got company, and you know when people be having adult conversation, the kid be in there playing and listening to everything you saying, telling your business or looking at no, go in the other room. Grown people in here talking. That's one thing too. We got to do as adults, like with children like when you have company, or even when you on the phone, they don't even always got to be around all the time. Stay in the kids' place. Go do children stuff. Play, read, explore. Have not so much as have an imaginary friend, but play by do stuff like that. Kids don't even do that no more. And so these cats around here, like Curtis chilling now. He looking down there, as you guys can see. He looking because Onyx evidently ran downstairs. So Curtis looking down. Curtis will get Onyx straight because it be times too. Excuse me, y'all. It be times too. Onyx can be doing something. I be like, Curtis, go get Onyx, and he'll do it. He'll go get him, and he'll lead him to another room or downstairs or something like that. So yeah, Curtis, Curtis, hey Curtis, you hear me, buddy? Or you just want a side eye? You tell the people side be looking out, side big brother. Yeah, so I said Curtis the man around here. It'd be funny because I know. Let me tell you something. And ever since Onyx came along, Curtis would go outside. He'll play up a little bit. But let me tell you what he did one time. I let them out go. Go outside. But it'd be like a certain time. Especially like I take the dog out and stuff. But Curtis would go outside a certain time, and then a certain time it's time for him to come in and eat breakfast. And this particular day, I was like, Curtis been outside a long time. It was like time, hours and hours going by. And I'm like, wait a minute. Because what he'll do is he'll come in, eat breakfast, then he'll go take a nap and be napping for like most of the day. We don't even see Curtis. He be somewhere balled up, somewhere sleep, or be by my leg or somewhere balled up near me, sleep. Because I didn't know that cats follow you around like dogs do. Curtis does that with me. Um, I can shower, whatever. He's going to be right there. And so I'm like, it's like two something. I haven't seen Curtis going on three or four, and it was I had looked out a window and I had saw a cat like down the street. I was like, I can't tell if that was Curtis or not. And so I was telling my husband, I was like, Curtis been gone all day. Like that's not like him. I said him and Onyx was outside. I just didn't understand it. So some more time had went by. This was before the time change, so it was getting dark later. Okay, so it was probably like later some of the day, and Curtis in here, and I had been going out every like hour, every other hour, calling Curtis, calling him, calling him. He would never come. Like, what's going on with the cat? So my husband, he went out and we started looking for him, and he went over to the street over and was calling him and calling him and calling. We calling him. I was like, I don't know what's going on, this and that. Okay. So next thing I know, my husband, I said, well, just come on back to the house. So when he was coming back to the house, he was coming around on the other side of the street, and he was calling him. Next thing I know, I could hear him. He was like, "There go Curtis." Curtis and Onyx coming from cross the street somewhere running, but they gonna run toward the back like that's where they been the whole time. I'm like, what? You never did that, but when Onyx came along, he got you going all over the place, ignoring us when I call you. And I'm like, who house was you at? And that time when Curtis came home, he kept doing this cough, like, he just kept doing it. He did it for like 2 weeks, off and on. Like, it was like he was doing this cough. It would sound like it was something like, up in him, like he ate something. Because our cat, he likes to, bite on plastic. And because one time this mug swallowed a whole balloon, like seriously, but he ended up, getting it out. But he'll like to bite on plastic and stuff. And I was thinking maybe he had did something like that because that's what I thought it sounded like. And I was like, damn, we're going to have to end up taking him to the vet. Because Curtis get his shots and all that kind of stuff. Like, we have to take him to the vet. So I was like, just let's see what's going on or whatever. Then I was like, I'm looking it up. I'm like, is it allergies? So I'm looking it up. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, maybe that noise, it could be like an allergy. And I looked up, can you get cats Benadryl? So it was like, yeah, this and that. Of course, so I would take a Benadryl and cut it in half and put it in his food. Man, I tried to mix that Benadryl up in Curtis' food. Oh, Curtis will eat a little bit, then next thing you know, I'm like, why is that little pink? He would never eat it. That little pink thing was right. I'm like, can he smell it? So I'm thinking like, should I smash it up and mix it with the food? But it was like when I had that Benadryl in there, he would not like food with his food. Like what the heck? Yeah. And then after a while, he started making a noise. So I was like, Curtis, you know better. You don't stay away from home like that. Like he just went in the room now with Princess, get ready to go lay down. Onyx somewhere downstairs. I guess Curtis ain't fooling with him. It's time to go to bed. And so yeah, that's Curtis and Onyx, guys. So I was like, since Onyx came along, Curtis just want to be gone out all night. And I'm like, one thing about it, like I told my husband, can't no kitten come around here talking about they having kittens because Curtis can't have no kittens. So, because I'm like, we was wondering if Onyx was Curtis's because we had got him fixed, but at the same time, it was this little black cat that we used to feed. And it was like a little sickly cat. And we would feed it. I was like, why that cat? He used to look all sick in the face. I was like, that little cat looked sick. But then one day I was looking at it because how the body looked. I was like, I think that cat got kittens. I said, because I was like, I think that's a mama cat. And when it came back over this way, we fed it. I was looking at it. I said, that's a mama cat. Look at the body. And it was. And then, so when we was feeding her, next thing I know, two kittens came with the cat another time up in the bushes looking. I was like, see, now everybody want to come eat. Onyx is one of those kittens. I haven't seen the black cat. I haven't seen, and it was another cat we used to feed called Bunny. Bunny was like this little cat. And it was like it looked like a monsoon cat because it was all furry and stuff. It was a cute little cat, little fat cat. And we would feed it. That was who Curtis was playing with at first. So we used to feed Bunny all the time. And Bunny was the one about the black cat. So the black cat came and fed that. The next thing you know, the two kittens came, which was Onyx and another one. And next thing you know, I haven't seen the black one, I haven't seen Bunny, and I haven't seen Onyx sister or brother, whatever it is. But Onyx, we still been feeding because Curtis will go outside and Curtis will let us know he be rubbing on my leg and he want to go outside and see his little friend. So that's how it came about to, feed him. But I was telling my husband, Curtis getting attached to him, and something happened if he can't stay here, but we'll feed the little kitten and stuff. But yeah, guys, that's the spiel. We've been training it, to use the litter box and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's the little spiel with Curtis and Onyx. But yeah, Curtis had never been gone a whole day like that. And I'm like, wait a minute, Onyx, you know? So I'm like, Onyx, y'all can't bring no kittens around here. None of that. Because Curtis can't make none. And I'm like, wait, where you be going to? What, Curtis, where you be going when you go outside? But yeah, that's a spill on the pets. So yeah. Um, but yeah, guys, you wanna back to I know I'm all over the place. Like I said, we can talk about whatever in the on the live. So there's a spill of that, and some other things that I have is just some goals that I have set for myself. Another thing I'm going to do is declutter, guys. I had did a video maybe 2 years ago of me decluttering my emails and stuff. I'm going to declutter. I'm going to put that in my planner as well. That's going to be something I'm going to do for the month of December. And decluttering can be me going through my emails, deleting all those subscriptions, or just deleting just those. You know how you go somewhere, they're like, oh, you want to sign up for emails, all that stuff with the coupons, just delete all that out. I've done that before. I'm going to do that again. And I'm going to declutter my emails. And another thing I also did was I decluttered, the other day I actually removed some people names out of my phone that I don't even talk to. I'm like, well, some of those people, I was like, who is this again? I don't even know who they are. So deleting those out. Um, phone contacts is another thing I'm going to do. Another thing I'm going to do is delete some people off of social media because it's like really no purpose for them. You know what I'm saying? And like certain people page, because I have two Instagram pages, one of my personal one and then one for my YouTube channel. And what I need to do is I really need to put more information out there on my YouTube channel and in my story. I really need to do that. I was heavy on it in the beginning, but I just excuse me, guys. Excuse me. I just haven't been putting my stuff out there. One thing I have to do is self support and self promote. And I really have to like really promote myself, really promote myself. Um, so declutter my social media, and then also um, a challenge I'm going to be doing is Facebook too, like getting off of Facebook for a while. I might go on there to look at stuff like my mom posts and stuff like that. But other than that, because Facebook is like and it'd be surprising to me. It's like people in my age bracket they be putting like childish stuff on Facebook. I'm like that stuff people put on Facebook when you in high school. Like I don't get it. And then sometimes people put too much of their business on Facebook. It's like, huh? What's the point? What's the purpose? What is the valid? Who's you looking for validation? Um. So another thing, I want to create me a new YouTube banner, amongst other things, guys, because my new intro on my YouTube videos, I actually did that intro myself. I taught myself how to do it. So I'm one of those people because the old intro I taught myself how to do it in my outro. I taught myself how to do it my old one that I had up there. I learned that in Keynote. So I went to YouTube and looked it up how to do it, and what it took me hours, but I just followed the steps and I just did it from my phone. Just did it, and I also want to learn how to, do better editing and things of that nature, but still stay true to my authentic self, because my channel is about my life, Dionne's life. It's realistic. It's not so much of the pomp and circumstance, all this made up stuff and following the trend. That's just not my thing. It's just not my thing. And I'm starting to watch more women on YouTube that's like my age group, 40, 50, like that. I watch some young YouTubers. It's one girl I really like. Her name is Yvette Renee. I really like her videos because she cool. She works out. She eats. She meal preps, plans. Um, she just natural with it, like her true self. She ain't all about some of the stuff that people do, like always going to get stuff put in their face and all. I that's just I don't. This just not my thing. And another thing I'm gonna do, I got some nails, guys, because I had a very special event that happened the month of November, and I'm gonna get these nails taken off because I was thinking about getting them shortened down, but I'm getting them off and just start getting them painted. Get my hands taken care of. And I have a sew-in. It's my first sew-in I ever had. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna try different things with my hair and stuff like that. But yeah, guys. So yeah, certain people on YouTube that I like to watch. I'm starting to watch other stuff, with just different things. And I'll bring that more to you guys to my channel as well. But it's just about my life. I'm a wife. I'm a mother. I have one kid. Well, she's an adult, but I have one child. I'm a daughter. I'm a sister, and I have a couple of friends. But my life, and I got pets. I work a 9 to 5. I'm doing the best I can, trying to live better, be a better Dionne, eat better, exercise, and yeah. So that's what my channel is about my life, the realistic of it all. You just taking better care of myself in general. um, so yeah, guys. So this challenge that I'm setting up, this new self growth challenge, and I wanted to start this 5 week challenge the month of December, like the last month, and then it's like Vlogtober. Is that what you call it? Where people put a vlog up every day. So I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that part as far as if I'm gonna be, participating in Vlogtober. It's going to be more so me doing this challenge, like so I'll be going live with you guys every day, and then doing some working out, exercising, getting back into drinking my teas, my smoothies, um, just being more conscious minded. And then there's some other goals that I have for myself that I'm going to do, self care goals, some other things that I want to do for Dionne, and I'm going to do them, and I'm gonna just focus on them and strive for them, and set up for my year. Because one of the things that I did want to do, I will share with you guys, I wanted to do for this year was I wanted to go somewhere every month of this year. That was something that I had planned and I had wanted to do. But things didn't work out that way. A lot of stuff happened this year. 2024 for my family and my life personally has been a year. It has been a year. And um, another thing too, I've slacked off with YouTube and just with other things, just with me eating better, exercising, and all that because it's just been a lot of grief, sadness, loss, in my family, and just it's just been heavy. It's been heavy, and still trying to maneuver through that. Maneuver through just loss of loved ones, and how your life has changed, and how it affects other people you're very very close with in life, and like my focus has changed on so much other stuff now since those things have happened, and I'm just trying to process it all for myself and for my loved ones, to maneuver through it and to clear my head from it, to really really clear my head. And it's something that I probably never clear my head, because some things stick with you, and you want it to stick with you, because I'm one of those people in life. Everything we do in life is a choice, right? And a lot of times we do things, be like, "Oh, I made a mistake." I'm not gonna say so much it was a mistake. It's just a lesson that taught you something, and at the time you made the decision that you felt was the best decision for you on how you felt or what you wanted to feel. You know what I mean? And I might not have made the best decision for myself. However, the thing is that you learn anything from it. And when you learn something from it, when you learn something from something, if you don't do it no more. You know what I mean? You can be like, oh, I used to do this, but when I did do it, yeah, it was kind of cool at the time, but this shit just turned my world upside down. So it's like, I'm not going to do that ever again. Ever. And that stuff you got to promise to yourself. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. It's to you. I ain't never doing that again, because I know what I went through and how it made me feel and what it taught me. But some people just don't learn, and they'll keep doing, and it's like, I can't. So with self, it's like, okay, I made certain decisions I felt that I wanted to make at the time, and it wasn't the best decision, because everything we do in life, even when it comes to work, just whatever, the people that you allow in your life, friends and stuff like that, it can be a certain something can happen, but it can happen in several different ways. But just that way you chose, that's the way it happened. It's still gonna probably have the same outcome in a way, but it's just like certain things that happen to teach you something. And if you're the type of person, you have to want to learn from it, like no matter what it is, good or bad. And when you do that, and I'm one of those people say, when you know better, you do better. I'm so strong on that. When you know better, you do better. You know, and I'm really starting to um, go through. I'm actually happy because and guys, if you're someone that go through certain things in life, therapy is always good. You can do online therapy. Therapy is good. Yeah, you can talk to family, you can talk to friends, but talking to somebody else, therapy like helped me out with a lot of things, because at one point in time I used to be kind of nervous and scared and in a rush when I would go out to the store and stuff and be around people, because just so many energies and stuff was just so negative. I'm the type of person, if I go in a grocery store and if it feel off, I'll walk right out. I can't do it, because it's just something in me that it just make me feel uncomfortable. What it is, I don't know if it's be a person's certain look or something, or it could have been something I saw on TV or something I heard or something I read. And that's another thing too, like with social media, you can look on the explore page and you ain't even clicking on the video, but the video is playing. So you sitting here and you on like Instagram or something, and you just on the explore page, and you looking at one thing, but now you got six, seven, eight different things over here, and it's like you see this good thing, but then it's like, oh, this sad shit. Oh, somebody dying, somebody getting killed, somebody putting their dog there, just all this crazy stuff. And it's like, what is this stuff about? What's the point of it? Why you got this here to have people minds and stuff all screwed up? Nothing positive, nothing no good harmony stuff, nothing nobody just bathing in the sun, just chilling and relaxing, and exercising, reading, holding hands, and loving on each other. It's all negative stuff. Just like when the election was going on, I'm telling y'all, they play so many freaking commercials on YouTube, and I got tired of that man. Somebody in here need the unalive word. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, why they keep showing this? Like, what's up with this dude? Who even recorded this and put this on here? Just ignorant stuff, and it just be a lot, y'all. And so we just have to be mindful. Don't idolize nobody. Not even people relationship. People like, oh, relationship goals. You don't know what the fuck going through. They could probably be going through hell. Just like with Facebook, I call it fake book because you can be whoever you want to be on social media. Whoever. And then another thing too, you gotta watch. Even it come from family, friends, or just on social media in general, just stuff you watch. You gotta watch people that every time they talking about something, it's something negative. It bring you down. You know what I mean? I don't want to be around folks like that all the time. I don't want to hear it all the time. What is it that you're doing? Tell me something positive you did. Cause you telling me this negative stuff is not nothing positive. I don't want to hear that. That and then just certain shows and things we watch on TV. Um, because another thing I was thinking about doing was I was thinking about doing a because like I said I used to do reviews on reality shows. Um, excuse me, but the other thing I was thinking about doing was doing like a movie club where we can suggest movies and we watch it and we talk about it. I watch certain movies and things on Tubi and just different movies and stuff. And I don't know if you guys watched The Beauty in Black with Tyler Perry. It was a good show. However, it did have like a lot of negative in it. I just didn't like the fact that the women was like talked to so ugly. I don't feel like all of that was called for. Like that girl, the main character, she just kept being called B, the B word, BITCH by this girl them all the time, and the guy Jules, just how he talked to people. It's like that's not reality. I can't. Ain't nobody finna be around nobody like that. Like seriously. And then the lady, that worked at the hair products, and how her husband was, and just it was just a lot. It was just it's really a lot of down in women, and I don't understand that, and that seems like that's something that's like been going on lately too. That they trying to show man. It's like why is it that they always trying to show a man being negative to a woman? It's either gonna be male or female. That's all we got in this world is male or female. You know what I'm saying? And we go together to produce and make better people out here in the world to keep the world going, you know. And I feel like people so much focus on this AI and all this other stuff. Why not be focused on making mankind for the human race just making Earth a better place to be? It's like making Earth like more destructive every time. So it's like you can't even cut on your TV anymore, really, and watch movies and stuff and TV shows without them downing the woman. The woman is what bring life to the world. We the creators, not the creators, because I mean we are the creators, but we need man to create. To keep human race alive. Because if you don't, the world will become extinct. Because if men is out here degrading women, beating on them, unalive them, and the people in the LGBT community, I don't have no problem with them, but some, not all, but some can be kind of negative to women too, and want to argue with women and call women this and this and that. And it's like if all of that's going on and people just steady disliking each other, going against each other, with the politics and bumping heads, eventually ain't nobody gonna want to be dealing and fooling with nobody. It's gonna be more violent, more negative, more people out here um trying all this bad stuff and all these things like that, and coming up with all these robots, and afterwards me folks buying robots and things, you know what I'm saying, and putting all this stuff and people buy this, and after a while that is what's going to extinct the human race. Because it's like Elon Musk, he what 50 something, He got all this money, but you making these robots and these driving cars. But eventually, one day, he gonna transition. Then what? Well, it's gonna be somebody else to come up, and it's like, what about humans? What about people? What about people going out here and working for a living? And it's not so much as work, but you got to do doing a skill. You know what I mean? Building and really fixing things by hand, stuff like that. When is that gonna come back into play? But all people want to do is be on social media and record all these negative things and put it out there and just steady feeding our minds with all this negative stuff. Oh my God, I think that's so cool. A van that drives and you got 20 people. What is that? How is that helping anybody? How is it? Y'all ain't trying to find no cure for the C word. Y'all ain't trying to find no cure for dementia. Y'all ain't trying to find no cure for Alzheimer's. Like with people having infidelity, not infidelity, what you call it, fertility problems. These doctors and things doing things that they shouldn't be doing when it come to folks having kids and stuff, messing people up. Every time you turn around now, you hearing stuff happen with these doctors. And make sure these folks got this proper training and stuff that they doing when it comes to people care and when they having children and things of that nature. And one thing I learned, guys, when I had went on a cruise this year, I had went to this herbal type seminar, and they were saying like, because I'm someone I take high blood pressure medicine, and they were saying like whenever people take like medications like high blood pressure or you take diabetes medicine and stuff, those medicines you taking, it's gonna make something else in your body hurt or some type of ailment. You know what I mean? Like you might get arthritis. It's gonna be some type of fat. And we trusting it like you got high blood pressure, but the doctor prescribing me this pill. I don't even know what the hell is in the pill. I can't even really pronounce the name. You just know it kind of help pull fluid off you, but sometimes it can be a diuretic, and I urinate a lot sometimes. But I don't even know if that stuff helping my blood pressure. I don't know. I can't tell you. We just trusting it. So that's why you gotta be mindful of yourself and not relying on these medicines. Like I want to get off my high blood pressure medication because I really don't know what that is, and that's making me feel like, oh, something wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I got to do my best to try to drink my water, rest, exercise, eat the best way I can. You know what I'm saying? Be nice to people, but not try to have too much negative stuff on, around me. Not try to have too much of a burden on me that I got to do this and I got to do that and I got to. That's another thing too. That's a stressor right there. When you kind of eliminate certain things from your life, and not so much as certain people, but just eliminate certain things. You don't always have to eliminate people from your life because, like I told you before, I'm somebody that hold grudges. I've been working on that, but I'll be cordial with you and care and wish you blessings and peace, but I don't have to fool with you the same way I used to. You know what I mean? Because you bring too much negativity to my life. You make me be stressed. You make me be unhappy. You make me be sad. You make me be sad. You make me wonder, like, why the hell is this? Why did this person do this to me? It could be friend, family. It don't matter who it is. Sibling. It don't matter. Why is this person doing this to me? So to eliminate all of that, for me to keep wondering, let me just put a cap on it. We cool. We cordial. I speak. I love you from afar. But that's as far as it goes. And that's it. I got to keep it moving because I want to put my energy and my focus on the people that love me and that show me that they love me and they show me that they care about me genuinely and want the best for me. And I know that, and you can tell those things, and I want the best for them. Those are the type of people I want to be around. Those are the type of people I want to associate myself with. You know what I'm saying? And those that want the best for me, and not just because I'm very keen on. Okay, I'm somebody that's very keen on if a person, no matter who it is, treat me different because of somebody else. I can't. I because I feel like trust is hard to come by. Love is an easy emotion because you can have love for a person. There's different types of love. You can have love for a person that, that's love right there. You good. You good. But respect. I that's hard to gain from, and I can't if I can't respect you as a person, that'll help me like that'll chip away my respect for you when you treat me a certain type of way because somebody else, or you talking to me a certain type of way because of somebody else. That I can't, because that's like a no. Because like, why are you doing it to me when I've showed you how I've been? But now this, um, that type of thing. So that's how we got to, like, take the best care of ourselves and rely on us, because you know they come out with so many medications and things for this and this and that, and people start using it as an excuse. Oh, I gotta take this medicine. I took this medicine, and I'm this and this and that. If you keep saying you this and this and that, then that's what it's gonna be. But what else is you gonna do besides doing that? Like, it's like, what else, Dionne, you gonna do besides taking your blood pressure medicine? You gonna cut down on the sodium? Is you, when you season your food, is you gonna use like certain powders and things, or you just gonna keep having salty food and eating out, and who knows what they put in this food? At the end of the day, when you go to a restaurant, who cooking the food? Is their energy good? Is the food cooked with love? Because I'm gonna tell y'all guys, my Thanksgiving this year was decadent. It was divine because all the food I had was delicious. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the food that was cooked by my husband, my mother, and me. And the food was really good because it was cooked with love. It makes a difference. You go to a restaurant and you can eat something, you like, just like with me, I like it's this restaurant we have where I live. It's called Bahama Breeze. I haven't eaten in a while, but I like the jerk chicken pasta when I go. Chicken well done. All right. Excuse me. And I know went there one time and I was like, this don't taste right. And so I asked the waiter, I was like, this just don't taste like how it normally tastes. Going on. Oh, we had to use a different chicken. They didn't have a jerk chicken or something. They said, was it that, or was it the person that back there cooked that had a whole attitude and it just came through on my food? You got to think about that too, guys. When you go into these restaurants and fast foods, and lately, like I said, I haven't been eating out, but the times I have before that, when I went to like um different drive-throughs or different places to get food. They got like a lot of teenagers working there. They got attitudes, just nasty, just very disrespectful. The food won't even good because it's the interaction that you have with the person already. It's like, what's like, people need to really learn respect now. People don't even have that no more, and it's sad. It's really really sad. It's sad, and just the way this generation is now. Kids ain't kids no more. Kids don't want to be children no more. I'm telling you right now, y'all, you can go on YouTube, and I know it's a large percent, and I'm not knocking nobody, but I'm just saying in general. This is just my opinion, my thoughts. You can agree or not, and that's okay. It's fine, but this is just my thoughts. You can go on YouTube, and it's a lot of kids that's in high school, girls, young girls that's in high school, but they look like they like 26, 27, 28, 29 years old, and they're out here wearing wigs and stuff. Why they wearing the wigs? I don't know if they got some issues with their hair or that's just a thing now, the trend. They're out here wearing wigs and getting all these, just looking real, real grown, and just how they acting and stuff. I'm like, you a teenager in high school, sweetheart. You supposed to be, having fun and stuff, not being trying to be like an adult, looking all grown and stuff. Like really going on vacations with their boy in the 12th, 11th, 12th grade. They on the plane or just graduating high school. They on a trip with their boyfriend to Miami. What? That stuff adults do. Like they be so young now out here. And even on Instagram, it's some people who they the type, like you can see now that it's like kids with skin routines. 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. Some kids younger than that with these skin routines. Girls be 4, 3, 5 years old. They with their little pocketbooks and their little grown hairstyles, and they standing out. Children, let them be kids. And I don't understand how parents, like some mothers, are you putting your children out there looking like these adults. I don't think nothing of that. Let her be a little girl. Let her be a little girl, because at the end of the day, little girls can start their menstrual cycle at 8, 9 years old. So when you start, when little girls start their menstrual cycle it's letting out a pheromone for people, because menstrual spike ain't got no age on it. And it's like adult men and adult women, or people just older than them looking at them. Why would you put your little kid out there? Why you got your little kid looking like somebody grown? Let them be a child. Let them play outside, play in the house, buy them toys and stuff. Why kids 2 years old and 1, 2, and 3 with iPads? Why? Why they got iPhones in elementary school, kindergarten, first, second grade? What's the why? You go to a restaurant now and you see kids sitting up there. They ain't even eating. They got the iPad the whole time. Or you at the mall and the child in the stroller laid the hell like this while the parents shopping. They just in the damn iPad the whole time. What the? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like that's the babysitter. Be on the phone all day. Like little kids in elementary school making TikToks. That shouldn't even be a thing for a child. Oh my God, they got a TikTok page. Oh, they doing the little latest. Let them be kids. You make it. They make them too grown now. Like too grown. Little girls up in there, 5 years old, doing this here skin, putting a little chapstick on, all this little grown shit around. Just all this. No, that's not. I don't think nothing of it. I don't think anything of it. I don't think nothing of. People can do what they want to do with their own kids. That's true, because I know I did with what I did with mine. But it be people who got little boys 1 and 2 years old with earrings in the ear already. For what? For what? Babies in the hospital, newborn with Nikes on. Foot can't the sneaker can't even fit on the baby. Foot's just hanging with them big. What's the purpose, y'all? You got that baby on all that stuff, all that flannel stuff. The little it just be too much sometimes. I don't understand it. It is not for me to understand, because people gonna do what they want to do. Um, but yeah, guys, just do the best you can. Try to, relieve stress as much as possible. Be mindful, things you watch, and be like, certain stuff you can watch that might be negative, because hell, everything you watch is negative. Everything, just about, even the cartoons now. Just like I saw, they had the commercial. They got the new Disney. Is it coming out this year or this month or something? The movie theaters. The what you call it? Mufasa, the little Disney movie. We all know what happened with him and Scar. But you gonna make a kid movie, because you know what happened with the cartoon. That showed you sibling rivalry right there for children, and what Scar did to Mufasa. And now they got the movie about them when they kids or growing up or whatever. So you know it's gonna be some negative in there, because it's a reason why Mufasa did the way he did and was acting the way he was. I mean, the reason why Scar did what he did was acting the way he was to Mufasa. But they putting all that in Disney movies, and just just the stuff, you know, when I be working, I might listen to Pandora, listen to the comedy station or something. And like Paul Mooney has said how they be putting wild stuff in Hollywood, like bestiality, like how they had Beauty and the Beast, not Lady in the Tramp, because that was two dogs, Princess and the Frog, Swamp Thing. As these King Kong, these women having women with animals and stuff, bestiality. They putting that out there, and then now they remaking all these movies, and they making certain things like how they had Billy Porter, the fairy godmom and stuff. Y'all could have made a whole different separate movie. You didn't have to reenact this movie, but you could have made a whole different separate movie with him in there. You know what I mean? Just like it just be just the stuff that they put out there now, and it's like they pushing so much stuff out here in the world for people to watch. They got it now, cartoons, everything, everything. They teaching they just teaching a lot. They're just teaching a lot. Um, and that's what I'm saying. People got, their kids um with these iPads and things, and it's just a lot. And it's like, what is that teaching the little kids now? So can you imagine when they get a little bit older? You'll never see nobody teaching the little ones how to properly wash their hands and how to properly try to, you know, make something healthy, try to how to grow something in the garden. It's just negative. But guys, set challenges up for yourself. Do what works for you. You can get ideas. That's why I'm glad we was on this live, and I, want to get some ideas from you guys as far as what you guys are planning for the rest of the year, the end of the year, new year, just in general for yourself. I have some things written down. I have my notes and stuff, like my goals for my 5 week challenge. And I kind of kept it a little simple. You know what I mean? I kind of kept it a little simple. I didn't do too much because you got to crawl before you walk, and that's with anything you do. So, like I said, top 3 things that I'm going to do today, and one of them is to go live on YouTube because that's something that I said I would do. And I'm not going to say that um, me going live, I went, it was like close to 12 o'clock. I'm not going to say today is counted as yesterday is not. I'm going to go live again later today. Go live on YouTube. I am going to do a workout today. And another thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to come up with me a menu for the week as far as what I'm going to eat. And I'm going to make sure, excuse me, with the menu for the week, I'm going to make sure I drink my water because that's going to be on my menu for the week, which is starting today. Make sure I drink my water. And I'm also going to make sure I drink my tea. Drink my tea. And yeah, guys, and it's another thing that I'm looking into for myself. I'm gonna do some more research for that. Research for self growth, and that could be like a new hobby. That could be it could be a number of things. Cause like I said, I'm a declutter, and when I declutter, I'm gonna declutter stuff out of my phone, like photos, videos, and stuff. Just start putting things together that I've been saying that I'm gonna do. I just gotta like put it in my day, and that's why with the early wake up, it's 2:05 now, and I had my wake up was going to be between 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. It's already 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'm woke now. So I'll probably end up going to sleep, back to sleep soon, because I had took me quite a decent, a good, nice long nap. Um, so one of the things I'm going to do is do some research for myself growth. So that could be part of my early AM workout. Do the research for that, and just start planning stuff. And when you come up, guys, and when you come up with your own routine, your new challenge, that could be a challenge right there that you can have. You know, be like, you know what? The day December the 1st, I'm gonna come up with me a routine for the first 2 days. I'm gonna come up with me a routine for Monday, and I'm gonna come up with me a routine for Tuesday. On Monday, I'm gonna get up, and when I do get up, make sure I make me a nice breakfast. Make sure I listen to, because I like to listen to my worship, my inspiration, like gospel music. And my cat Curtis know, Princess, our dog Princess know, it's worship time. We're going to listen to the gospel, and they'll sit down and listen to it. Come up with that, and then be like, you know what, I'm gonna do a little journaling today, or I'm gonna do a puzzle today, or just whatever. I'm gonna write something down, or read a story, or come up with my own story, or whatever the case may be. That's how you set up your routine. Like, okay, I'm gonna do that for Monday. Then for Tuesday, what I'm gonna do for Tuesday, I'm gonna think about 5 songs I like. Don't matter if it's gospel, rap, country, R&B, Latin, jazz, whatever. Those 5 songs. What I'm gonna do? Put those 5 songs on YouTube. Put them on there, and when the song come on, just move my body. Hey, hey, hey. while those 5 songs play. And once they done, and I played me 5 songs that I like to play, because the songs that you like to play is something that make you happy, make you feel some type of way, and there's a reason why you like those songs. So you listen to something you enjoy. It makes you, it puts you in a good mood. It puts you in a good headspace. And I'm moving my body. I'm exercising. It ain't got to be no hardcore hit excuse me, hit routine where I'm doing a bunch of jumping jacks, and you ain't got to do all that. Just move your body, to those songs, and be like, yeah, I like this song. And when I used to listen to this song back in the day, or the reason why I like this song, because me and my friends, they'll be learning this song. And by the time you not did that, even if you're talking to yourself, you can talk to yourself out loud, because you're supposed to be your best friend. When you do that, you not exercise for the day. So Monday and Tuesday, you already done had your routine. You know, then be like, okay, Tuesday night can come. What I think I'm gonna do for Wednesday, you know what? I'm gonna make me a soup. I'm gonna make me a soup, and the type of soup I make, I'm gonna see what ingredients I have in my house. If I have to go to the store and get the ingredients, and I'm gonna make me a soup. Write down your little soup recipe, what you want to put in it. Go to the store, or if you have it in your house, have your little stuff set out. And during that time, during the day, you already know Wednesday, I'm making me a soup. Make your soup. That's a routine. So start getting yourself in a routine. It's not hard. Just come up with what works for you, and just do it. It's a day by day process. And then after a while, you'll start moving more, doing things more, and just enjoying yourself more. And you'll start noticing that's going to help with the stress. That's going to help with just whatever you got going on in your mind. Excuse me, that may be making you feel some type of way. And then also, it got you something to look forward to. You know what I mean? So you can start off small and then work your way up. And you got to do what works for you. And that's how you do it. So, guys, my phone is running low. It's telling me my battery needs charging and everything. So, I got my stuff on my planner. I got my notes down. And I'm going to just incorporate that into this, and finish up some things that I'm doing. And yeah, guys. So I appreciate each and every one of you that joined in on the live. Thank you so much, TikTok lover. Thank you so much for it's Tahishia. Thank you so much for commenting on the live. I appreciate you guys. That means a lot to me. You guys are great. You guys are wonderful. And it just means so much to me, from the support that I get from people that subscribe to my channel and, talk with me. You guys are cool. You guys rock. And you know what? You made my day. So thank you. Made my day for the first day of December and the last day of November. So thank you guys so much. I'm wishing you all out there peace of mind, because the peace of mind is one of the greatest things in the world. You guys be blessed. Stay positive. Wishing you all happiness, love, peace, and harmony. And keep going out there being great people. All right. Until next time, until we go live later on today, you guys take care. Peace.